Something that I've always found fascinating within what I hear probably is the anime community mainly is you cannot enjoy something the way you want to enjoy it. No, 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 no. A piece of media can only be enjoyed the way the audience, some people in the audience, want to see you enjoy it. If you remember, I don't know if this happened to you, but in school, the teacher like would always complain that you got to, like for example math, there's multiple ways like you can arrive to something. You're like, okay, I got to the answer here. They're like, no, that's not how the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Like, you know, there's only one way to arrive to Rome, but that's not necessarily the case. There's multiple roads that lead to Rome. Or it's like when your dad tells you, hey, I want you to do this. They want to see you do how they pictured you doing something. Like, it's not like, just carry the box and put it in the shelf. No, you have to carry the box from the bottom because or else like it could just fall and destroy. Dad, they have like literal holes in the side where I can like grip the box better, and that way it's like lighter for me and I have better control over the box. It's like, why do I have to squat down and get the box up? Like, why? No, all of a sudden Dad wants to beat you up and is yelling at you because you didn't pull the box the way they wanted to see you do it. Like, it's so freaking weird. Just the way I'm saying it. By the way, true story. This happened to me actually. The reason why I'm saying this is because it seems like this happened because of Withering Waves 3.1 story where Gacha Smack. Remember Mr. Poke how he would say Gacha Smack? Actually, a segment of his 3.1 live stream where he played the story, the 3.1 story, which I haven't finished yet, by the way. I'm like halfway there. Like, I know Amieth is our daughter and stuff. And apparently this is like around the end. And let's just say people didn't take kindly to the way he reacted to the 3.1 story quest at a certain moment. And this is obviously a brigade. All right, let's call a spade a spade. I sincerely doubt that people were sitting here in his stream dislike bombing. There's no way. This is new. These are Twitter tards pulling up here. Dislike bombing, bro. 1,000,000%. So what ruffled the feathers? Let's check it out.
Tell me this.
I'm having secondhand laughter, man. You know, it's, I'm not, that's nothing that's funny. Like, I'm just laughing because he's smacking over here.
Oh, shit, bro. I'm fucking crying.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Bro teared up over that shit, man.
shit. Bro, I'm fucking crying, bro. I knew that shit was coming.
I think he's referencing the anime waifu trope, which of course people are going to have an issue with, considering I think they already portrayed sad story of Amieth and the fact that she's, you know, technically our adopted daughter.
Oh, fuck, bro. Okay. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time, chat. I'm gonna be honest. And I've laughed harder, but on stream, I'm teary-eyed, bro. I was crying.
Damn. So anyway, the reason why people are having an issue with this is, of course, due to Amieth being our adopted daughter and her sad story, right? How dare you laugh at that? That was supposed to be an emotional moment. I haven't got to it in the story yet, but I'm assuming it's around the end. I can safely assume, just seeing the screenshot here, I'm glad you chose to tell me this, Amieth. Like, it's supposed to be low-key romance, but we want to see what the people that are brigading him clearly over here have an issue with. So that was my assumption. Let's look at it. Sponsoring him was the biggest mistake Kuro had made, probably, but anyway. If you don't value relationships, how do you expect people to value your family? Yet he goes saying that having a family is an achievement. It's like promoting wealth but laughing at the concept of work. It all reeks of hypocrisy. What the f are you even talking about? Anyway, I was finding funny how Smack can be enjoying the story his own way and then Twitter recharge clip him enjoying and then make a big fuss out of it. That is so super weird. W to this guy. Like, that is indeed so super weird. Even woo content creators can't hide how corny the story is getting. Yikes. Look, anime cliche moments like these, where people like the characters like are in these emotional states and operate like in this rizzing fashion. It looks decent, like, but like at some point it's like this. weird, corny stuff. It's like, sure, raise her up too. Like, Jesus Christ. So it kind of comes off as that, but it can't be because obviously that's just out of care. Okay, so here's the thing. When they resemble each other, it's like when Rover is raising up some random waifu and his adoptive daughter, and it's like the same type of portraying in a similar type of care. I know like he's friend zoning all them hoes, but it's like kind of want to do it maybe slightly different. I feel like they could have done a different approach. Is what I think should have happened. Gacha players should unsubscribe to this guy. I think he should quit Gacha, to be honest, and it's insane how cringe his reactions are lately. That's it. We just immediately disown Gacha Smack. This really breaks my heart that Smack really became like this, knowing that he was one of my inspirations to be a content creator. Knowing that he likes 3.0 more than 3.1 only because he hates Rover makes me not like or watch him anymore. I've been in Smack's stream earlier where he talked about this. The problem was not Rover. The problem was definitely the portraying, right? Like the fact that Rover behaved the same way like he would behave with any random hoe we've met before meeting Amyth, right? So they should have made Rover have different animations, a different approach, right? Like the moment feels like something that I've always enjoyed. Like, for example, in The Witcher 3, when you find Ciri, there's like this cutscene where they show Geralt and Kid Ciri. And Kid Ciri is like running at him, and like they hug, right? It's like a very important way to show like the father-daughter relationship that's going on. Something that I really liked, like where I am in the story right now, like you play at some point with like baby Amyth or kid Amyth. That's pretty good. And then you see Rover talking to kid Amyth. I think in certain scenes, they should have had Amyth adult form transition to Amyth kid form just to show the father and the daughter and father relationship. I feel like that might have done a better job. I think I replied to this one because I was like seriously confused. Hold on, let me look it up. So I said, bro, it's that anime cringe romance stuff. I'll probably be rolling my eyes when I get to that part too. Not gonna lie. Sometimes some things are not for everybody. This is just one example of that. The sad part, this is not an anime cringe romance. It's about a father and a daughter moment. I said, hold up, like, what are you trying to imply here? Because I'm confused. Right, I had to dive deeply and Smack clear the air where it's like, true, why is he behaving the same way? Well, why did the devs make him behave and have certain type of aura in the same way he would raise up the previous anime hoes? Like, it doesn't make much sense, which is true. I think they could have done a better job at presentation, for sure. They should have had a different approach here, 100%. I don't understand why people always go to CCs for story opinions. Well, that's very true, by the way. You should have your own. There are not educated story critiques. They are in the space for the bag. Every time this is a great story and you get one CC that didn't like it, everyone talks about them. Why? You're just giving them free views. We always have that one guy. Y'all, he is now blocking people, calling him out for doing the most and over-sexualizing the relationship between Amyth and Mr. Rover. Dodo is a certified loser. No hate for any specific person, but why do people always do this with Wuwa? I understand it's just a game, but still, the complete and utter disrespect to the game creators, the unending hatred towards the community, and spreading misinfo really needs to be stopped. I don't know what he means here, but anyway, I think right now, the Wuwa community is taking this very, very wrong. I feel like, why are we trying to make something more than what it is? I feel like it's so obvious. Like, yeah, Rover should have had a different approach. I think it's a fair critique to make. And now some people, I was in the chat with Smack, and he was one of the boys said, maybe you were drunk, and he said, you think being drunk, like just having a few drinks immediately have you drunk, which is true, by the way. I've consumed alcohol before, and yeah, you don't get drunk easily. And being drunk, you cannot behave like in a normal way, like complete. I've never been drunk, but I've seen people that are drunk. You don't behave normally. Like you cannot have a straight face on stream. I think Smack makes a good example of what being drunk here, but how being drunk looks like. Take a watch.
Do you know what drunk is, nigga? This is drunk, bro. This is drunk right here. Niggas not know what drunk is, bro? Like, the fuck, bro? Like,
basically that. All right, that's yeah, we can see his point. So anyway, I guess when you really delve more into it, I feel like the community should stop being so sensitive towards how certain people would react and feel about certain things, and some things are fair to critique. Yes, Wuthering Waves, the devs and story writers should make characters interact differently depending on the relationship they have. You cannot keep the same cringe anime stuff you typically do. You have to be more intelligent about the approach for the player to feel like, okay, this is different. Because if I take this at face value, because I still gotta finish the story for myself, but if I take this in the way I see this, well, guess what? Smack kind of has a point. Even if I say, for example, I react differently to when I get it, I'll be honest, I'll probably be rolling my eyes. I know myself. When I see that, oh my God, look at me. I'm so beautiful in any shot. I know my ass looks ugly as shit when I try to do that same anime stuff in real life. All right. I know that shit doesn't look good. In your head, you think you look sexy as fuck. You don't. All right. Maybe I'm just hating. But anyway. I'm hating on anime characters, Jesus Christ. But anyway, basically, unless like one of my favorite reunions, for example, or like favorite moments was like I said earlier, Geralt finds Ciri, and like we have like kid Ciri running at you, which is something you see at the start of the game. I feel like they should have expanded on that too. Maybe we didn't see. Maybe it was a kid. Amy is there, and I don't know. I'll know more as soon as I finish the story, and maybe we could revisit the topic. I could maybe make a story review. Woo! I don't know if motherfuckers would care about that. I know a lot of you guys care about my opinion on what's going on, more about the space, more so than the games themselves. Sad. But yeah, if you want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll gladly deliver. I'm just always kind of slow when it comes to these. I know like you have to be a day one thing. I'm slow. I like to take my time, right? So yeah, I just wanted to cover this real quick. I thought this was kind of hilarious, like how there's just all of a sudden we're making Smack like #1 enemy for Withering Waves. It's like, no, it's just yes, people have different tastes and different ways they see things, and sometimes that nuance is important for us and for you. It's like a different perspective. You can like it or not like it, but one thing we should all do is respect it. Like, okay, that's how you feel. All right, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm not gonna hate on you for that. Like, I could be like, I don't see what he's on, but sure, whatever. Hey, you do you, man. You do you. Ultimately, are you really hurting my perspective? No, not really. But here's the thing. I feel like because of people's shaky opinions, and because now the norm is like people that can't even have strong opinions of their own. Like they have opinions, but like they're very shaky, and like anybody could just come in and change their opinion into something else. It makes people uncomfortable when they see someone else have like this strong different perspective. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, what? No, my perspective is correct. You're so wrong. You're hating. You're this, you're that. No, I gotta punish you for that. It's super weird. The more you think about this, it's super weird. But anyway, I guess this is what's happening. I just wanted to let you all know what's up. Like, comment, subscribe, and be seeing you.